Hello there, welcome to the Pur'N'Kleen podcast, episode number 22. My name is Rommel, and today we're going to talk about understanding unit economics. Hey there, so this is episode 2 out of 6 out of understanding your organization finances. Today we're going to talk about understanding unit economics. So, unit economics are the per sale numbers associated to a single transaction. What they do is understanding unit economics ensures that your business makes money on an average sale. It also tells you what customers will pay and what it will cost to serve them. And it also tells you what you need to do to get started in modeling your business. In other words, unit economics is the method used to determine whether a business model can be successful or profitable. Unit economics are the sale per unit minus the cost per transaction and will determine whether you will make a profit or will be in the red. So, for example, a typical retail conversion rate is 1%. So, let's say ads on the UEE Job Well Trade and Development Board cost 10 UEC per click. That means that your customer acquisition cost equals 10 UEC times 100% equals 1000 UEC per conversion. So now as I explained in the first video, we're going to use a mining organization as an example for these series of videos. So let's consider the unit economics for the average sale of 1 ton of gold in our Star Citizen fictitious mining organization. So as we just discussed, our customer acquisition cost is equal to 1000 UEC per customer. On average, mining for 1 ton of gold will cost us 5,000 UEC, 5,000 UECs. Insurance and other fees will cost, on average per sale, 2,000 UECs. NPC crew will cost us about 1,000 UEC. Now, let's say we want to sell the 1 ton of gold to another player or organization for 10,000 UEC. So now let's add that up. Our unit economics is the 10,000 UECs that we want to sell our gold for, minus the 1,000 UECs for our customer acquisition cost, minus 5,000 UECs for acquiring the gold in the first place, minus 2,000 UEC for insurance and other fees, minus 1,000 UEC for paying our NPC crew, which leaves us with a positive 1,000 UEC balance. As you can see, given these numbers, selling 1 ton of gold is profitable on an average per sale basis. Another thing that we can see are all of our assumptions are these numbers. So now we can identify what our average profit is and we can tweak each individual item. For example, we can see that our average cost for mining 1 ton of gold is quite high. So we may want to focus resources in lowering that number so that it's lower on average on an individual sale. Another thing is we may realize that 1,000 UEC per sale for 1 ton of gold is too low of a profit to be worth it to you. So you may want to consider increasing your sale price to the average customer and adding some value to the customer in other ways. In general, that's all unit economics is. Just taking your sale per unit and subtracting the cost and determine if you're making a profit or not. So that's all I have to say about understanding unit economics. In the next episode, we will discuss how to identify your fixed and variable costs for this fictitious mining organization. The Pure and Clean podcast is a free Star Citizen podcast aimed at tackling the business side of the verse. It is published every Monday. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check us out at pureandclean.com. So, if you're listening to this podcast, you are probably already in a Star Citizen organization and you guys have grandiose plans, right? So, you guys might have an interest around, or you guys might want to take over an entire galaxy. Uh, one of the things that you might be asking is, how can we afford all these things?